Hey guys, I'm here to do a quick video real fast. It's not a WWE related video, but college football related. Um, just wanted to say WWE related news. 20th anniversary of Raw. I didn't like it. No. It's not like the 15th anniversary or the 1000th episode. That was probably one of the best Raws of the year. Was the 1000th episode. But anyways, I'm gonna do a quick football thing. Uh, So, Oregon lost their head coach Chip Kelly to the Philadelphia Eagles, I believe. And you're thinking, since I'm a Boise State fan, I'm obviously going to start hating on Oregon. But I actually like Oregon. I like their offense, high-paced offense. Um, yeah, I'm not a Oregon hater. When they face the Broncos, of course, I hate the Ducks, but Boise State's 2-0 against the Ducks. This year, I don't think they could beat the Ducks, though. We faced them. Anyways, it says on ESPN.com, Oregon promotes Mark Helfrich. He was a Boise State coach back in 97 to 2000 under Dirk. Hold on. I'm not sure, actually. Doesn't really say. I know he was an old Boise State quarterback coach, so. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to point out a few things that I think will happen to Oregon next season. I think the recruiting will still be good. There's an article on ESPN written by Brandon P. Oliver, and he pretty much says that Oregon's recruiting will not miss a beat, which I agree. I think Oregon will not be the top five at the beginning of the season, though, because of Chip Kelly leaving. I think Oregon will lose 1 to 2 games uh, this next season. I think it could be Washington. It matters, though. If Boise State beats Washington, I don't think Washington would beat Oregon. But if Boise State or Washington did beat Boise State, I don't know. I could see Boise or Washington beating Boise or Oregon. Stanford, they beat Stanford. Stanford beat Oregon last year, and that was a pretty big upset for the number 2 team in the nation, which is Oregon. I think Stanford was number 13 at the time. And then I think they could lose to Oregon State possibly if Oregon State looks good, which they looked good last year. So I wouldn't be surprised if Oregon State beats Oregon. So those are the 3 teams I think Oregon will have a really hard time against next season. And some points about Oregon's new head coach, Mark Helfrich maybe. But enough with the Oregon Ducks. I'm going to start saying stuff about Boise State. So you're probably thinking, oh, you're on the bandwagon because of this whole Boise State. I love Boise State, but in all actuality, I loved Boise State before they were considered overrated. And by the way, that my point is, I think Boise State still is, this year is totally different, and it's obvious because, um, what's going on? Oh, sorry, there was an ad just a minute ago. I'm pulling up some websites to see the Oregon State or Oregon schedule, but I think I have them all down. Anyways, I think Boise State is a lot different this year due to obvious facts. We lost our quarterback, which was the all-time winningest quarterback in all of the NCAA. He went 50-3, which is pretty good. He lost to TCU twice and Nevada once. Kellen Moore, of course, if you don't know who I'm talking about. But yeah, and I was just gonna say, you guys really think Boise State plays cupcake teams? I can go ahead and name the list of teams Boise State has played and lost to or beat. That not cupcake teams by a long shot. There's Michigan State. I'm trying to think of all the season openers. Virginia Tech, Georgia, Nevada. If you can, I don't know if they're considered cupcake. I think they're pretty good, but Oregon, obviously, Oregon State, BYU. There's plenty of teams. We're placing Old Miss next in 2014. So I think I got all of them. I'm trying to think. Washington, of course. Stanford. No, we didn't play Stanford. Arizona State. Just all these teams that people consider people consider us cupcake schedules. And this year, I think we did have kind of a weak schedule with only 2 losses coming from San Diego State and Michigan State. But I guess the team who plays better wins. But I'm gonna go. I think Boise State will possibly could lose 2 games this season. I think Washington is one of them, and the other one, this is a toss-up, but BYU. I myself am not Mormon, so I'm not a BYU fan. But I did meet Bronco Mendenhall, and he's a great, pretty good guy. I think Washington might be a tough game for him, but I see Boise State winning. Of course, we beat Washington in the Mako Bowl by I want to say 3 points. Let me check real fast. I know our kicker beat. Hold on. Beat. Excuse me. I'm getting off track. Our kicker did pull off a kick in the last second, when Boise State has had a history of bad luck with kickers and last second kicks. But yeah, let's see. Final score. So we beat Washington by 2 points, 28-26, and of course Washington has Bishop. I'm gonna say I always get his name wrong. Stanky. I don't know. One of their star players on their team. We still have Joe Southwick, which he's a toss-up, but and then we have our new running back Jed Jai. We still have. I'm trying to think of players that we uh, have still have, but I can't really think of any off the top of my head. Since I haven't memorized the senior list, but we're losing Joe Kellogg. We're losing a bunch of pretty good seniors. But yeah, I think BYU and Washington might be the only 2 games we have a high possibility of losing to next season. I think we can beat BYU, but I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if we BYU beat us. And Washington, I think we could probably beat Washington. San Diego State, I think we can still beat them, since San Diego State is staying in the Mountain West. But yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you would like. Hating on me for loving Boise State or kind of dissing Oregon in my little thing. I don't know. I don't think it's a diss. I think it's common. It's a fact. But yeah, cool. Thanks.